reference to any of Obama's attacks upon our freedoms or our constitutional rights? Have you noticed this?
Yes, sir. And I don't.
He is the ultimate scrutiny of every detail of every Republican candidate while they gave him a pass on his college transcripts, Obama's college transcripts, on his, I don't want to go into the birth certificate again, but where did he go to college? Who paid for his schooling? What were his grades like at high school at Punahou? Who paid for his years at Punahou? Where did he go to college? Occidental. What were his grades like? Who paid for him to go to law school? What was his senior thesis? Why was he made the editor of the Law Review? Was he such a brilliant legal scholar? These are important questions, don't you think?
I do, Dr. Savage, and I also think if any Republican candidate launched their career from a terrorist living room like Bill Ayers, like Obama did.
Oh, forget about it. Absolutely. What if a Republican had sat in the church that for 20 years the man was a Nazi, and he espoused a racial disparity and hated certain races? Do you think that man would have been made president?
No, Dr. Savage, it wouldn't even.
No, of course. But Jeremiah Wright, that's okay. The president said he didn't listen to him for 20 years. He just sat there. Of course not. No, not only a double standard, it's an insane standard. There are no standards when it comes to Republicans.
Hey.
So, look, if it's Newt versus Obama, at least we're going to have a very, very spirited set of debates, I will tell you that. Romney is Mr. Milquetoast, and Romney, as decent a man as he is, and I'd vote for him if he's the only candidate. Truthfully, I would vote for him. You know that. I'm going to back any Republican who's the candidate, no matter what. That's all there is to it, because I can't live under this regime. It's driving me crazy. I don't sleep at night. I don't eat well. I'm having nightmares. I'm waking up in the middle of the night. It's awful, just awful. I feel as though I'm living in an increasingly Soviet-style America on a daily basis. And, I mean, any Republican would have to be less dangerous to my freedoms, my personal freedoms, than what we have going on now with this corruption and this cronyism. That's how I see it. But if it was Gingrich in a final debate against Obama, Gingrich would wipe the floors up with him. You know, take what you want away from Newt and the baggage and the this and the wife and the Callista and the French horn and Ave Maria. Put all the jokes aside. The man is a brilliant polemicist, fabulous debater, has all the facts at his fingertips. And Obama, I don't think, is as quick on the draw without a teleprompter. At least I don't think so. I'm not underestimating Obama. I think he's a very bright man, but not as bright as he is alleged to be, and nowhere near as seasoned in the capacity to debate as Gingrich. Now, with regard to Romney, I think Romney will get stepped all over by Obama. And the reason is because Romney does not have the killer instinct. Romney does not have the fire in the belly. Romney does not have the ability to fight back in a mean way. Newt's a mean guy, which is what we need. We happen to need a mean president, especially with the Islamists encircling us, with Chavez, with the others who want to eat us, and the Chinese. We need a very mean president, mean and intelligent. So Romney is a decent Christian man who forgives too easily. How do you like that? If I could floor him in any way, it's for being too decent. Do you hear what I just said to you? It's an interesting question. Romney could be flawed for being too decent.